Hey, Justin, welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey, Dave, thanks.
How can I help?
I have a weird situation. I'm not married. We've been together for about 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
We moved from California to North Carolina, bought a house.
Mm-hmm.
She's still in the military. I got out in California, and that's what brought us here. And it was just going to be cheaper and easier for us to buy a house anyway, so that's what we ended up doing. Mm-hmm. This is before I listened to your show and understood the debt and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So bought the house, and I got a good paying job. Our household income right now is about $120,000.
Mm-hmm.
But she's getting out of the military in June
mm-hmm.
of this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so that'll drop our income down to about $85,000, $90,000.
Mm-hmm.
She pays a mortgage on the house. I pay the forerunner. That's just the way that we had been doing things. And then we both agreed to go in and tackle this so that we can own the house, within 5 or 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably May this year. I bought a 2018 forerunner, and so the upgraded package, so it was like $41,000. We put $11,000 down with a trade-in and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I owe about $35,000 on it. Together, we have about $20,000 in savings.
Mm-hmm.
She essentially, what I got from her is that she kind of wants to skip to baby step 3. That she doesn't have any other debt. That's our only debt is the forerunner in the house.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of wants to skip to baby step 3 to prepare to get out, and so that would put her paying, the normal mortgage and the just the normal bills that we have, and saving everything else until she gets out of the military. She's still she teaches dance on the side as well, so she's got additional income.
What's your question?
I wanted to know if we should tackle this forerunner together
mm-hmm.
and get this $35,000 out of the way,
mm-hmm.
or if you think that we just keep going about it the way that we're going and let her continue to save, and then me tackle the forerunner, and then eventually when she...
I think you're running into the natural tension that occurs when you're trying to act like you're married, but you're not.
Okay.
Because you're vacillating back and forth between acting like a married couple or acting like roommates. And you're so it's my bills, her bills, my bills, her bills, but we did this and we did that. And in a legal sense, from the law perspective, there's not a we.
Yeah.
You have a roommate from the perspective of the law. You see what I'm saying? And so if she decides to walk out the door, whoever's names are on these things are who's going to be holding the bag. Whoever's names are on these savings accounts, what's going to be there. So and relationally, you're struggling back and forth and vacillating. So you guys can do what you want to do. Obviously, you're grown-ups, and you've done very well. You're making $120 a year. Congratulations. You called and asked me, so I will tell you what I would do if I woke up in your shoes, okay?
Yeah.
I would get married tomorrow, and then there would be no your forerunner, your savings account, your this. It would only be we, and then I would work the baby steps exactly as prescribed.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I think you're making really good money. I think you can pay that stupid forerunner off or get rid of it before she gets out. Yeah. And I want her to line up her career for what she's going to do as she comes out of the military. But the thing is, you just can't vacillate between, looking in the refrigerator and going, well, that's my mustard. I bought that mustard. Back in, or no, that's our mustard because we're doing this together. Oh, well, I can't decide. And it just pulls people apart. There's all kind of statistical research that shows you're going to have substandard results in your finances as well as other areas of your life until you put marriage in the equation. And so you do what you want to do. I'm just an old guy advising you. I've got several reasons for that advice, but that's what I would tell you to do. If you were my little brother, that's what I would tell you to do. I'd say, get married and stop trying to play both sides of this coin. Just do it. And, you've been together forever anyway. You're doing life together. It's a technicality, really. But then you have to say from that point forward, we have a forerunner. We have a house. We have a savings account. We have a plan. We are going to submit ourselves to the baby steps. We are going to stick with this. We are going to go that route. And you become French at that point. Oui, right? And so that's what I would do. It cleans up everything and then walk right down it. And if you want to say, well, you know, we're facing an emergency with the loss of her income, and so we're not going to work the baby steps right now. We're just going to pile up cash and get ready for a baby step. That's not really skipping to baby step 3. That's just saying we're not going to do anything right now and pile up money. If you want to make that decision, you can, because you're panicked about the loss of her income. I don't think I'm panicked about the loss of her income, though. Because A, I think she's going to have another income lined up. She's got from now to June to figure that out. And B, I don't know what percentage of your income of our income once we're married, that she represents. So that's the other thing you got to look at, the variable.